What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy DC Too Cool back again for another video. Today's topic is more Naruto. We're talking about the Naruto Storm Trilogy. It has Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, and Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. So, my first initial reaction to this, I'll be honest with you, and just for the record, nobody, gets salty or throw any hate or nothing like that. This is my personal opinion. I don't feel as strong about Naruto as I used to, personally. I feel like the way the direction the story went and everything was, it just kind of became more Naruto Z than anything else. It kind of got a little ridiculous. And I understand the supernatural world and everything like that. I'm not, saying that, nothing against that. It's just that it just, I mean, before a shuriken can kill, a shuriken can kill somebody. If you hit them in the neck or vital point or something like that. Now it's like dudes just making giant craters in the earth and supernova level attacks and all this kind of stuff, which is cool and all. I mean, Pain was great. Pain is one of my favorite villains, which I consider him more of an anti-hero than a villain or whatever. But that's just me. But I mean, the way Naruto went just kind of got a little ridiculous for me. But I digress. Moving on to the actual point. So Naruto, Storm, Naruto Storm 2, Naruto Storm 3. My first initial reaction to this, when I heard about it, I was like, Shh, who cares? That's literally like how I thought about it. Like, who cares? I mean, these games are what, at this point, 4 or 5 years old, especially Storm 1. I mean, yeah, some games are really good. They last the test of time and everything. So, I get that. Um, so I'm not saying that, just because they're older or whatever, they don't still have value. But my point is that, basically when it comes down to it, I feel like, you know, those games aren't different enough or do anything special or spectacular that the first Storm game, I'm sorry, the later Storm games didn't do. I mean, what's the difference between Storm 3 and Storm 4? Storm 4 has more content, you know, but ultimately they're virtually the same game at the end of the day. There's not much difference between the two, and Storm 4 has so much more content than that one has. And it's the story, the switch, the tag team switch or whatever the case may be. The fighting is pretty much the same. None of the games are 60 frames per second at all. They're all still running in 30. So I mean, what real incentive is there to play the older versions when you have the same roster, except you have more, the later when you go down the series, and more, and the same jutsus for all the characters and stuff. I mean, they added on to the series. They didn't take away. So I don't really understand why I'm gonna go back and play Storm. Unless you count Storm 1. Storm 1, all the jutsus were different and stuff. And Storm 1 was more like the ones on PS2. Uh, the game just had online, I swear. Because you actually counter jutsus and all that kind of stuff. They got rid of all that stuff that made the Naruto games what they were, just made it more casualized and stuff for when they put the game online for Storm 2. And Storm 1 had the best graphics out of all of them, in my humble opinion. When they put on Xbox and everything, which 360 wasn't as strong as the PS3, I felt like the graphics never were quite as crisp as the original Storm. It's just my personal opinion. I ain't here to spark no fanboy war or nothing like that. That's just how I feel about it. I could be wrong. That's just my take on it. But anyway, nonetheless, so I just don't feel like the series is I just feel like why now you got more content coming. Well, you just had the Boruto content drop for this game. You got a new Naruto game coming out. Shinobi Striker. Should we? Well, why should we care about the other games? I mean, it's cool to have it as a collection. But some people actually legitimately do like Storm 3. Like some people feel like my buddy, for example, he feels like Storm 3 out of all of them was the most balanced Storm. I agree with him with that, to a certain extent, to some point. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, okay, are you going to play Storm 3 over Storm 4? Are you going to play Storm 3 over Storm 2? I just, especially for people like me, for example, I have a platinum in every Storm game, every one. So what incentive do I have to go back and do all this stuff all over again? Now, if I wanted to strictly play online, again, the online, it has the same features and stuff. Now you can make the argument when Storm 4 first came out and stuff, and it has spectator mode and things like that. So okay, I understood that. But now it has spectator mode. It has everything, every feature all the other games have. So what's missing now? It has everything all the other games have, and then some. So I just don't understand what incentive do we have to go back to the other Storm games, at this point. It'd be different if all the games were, vastly different, or like how you know, I'm trying to think of a good example off the top of my head of what you can compare it to. But some games, they're vastly different. Like some of the Dragon Ball games, for example, Xenoverse One and Xenoverse Two. Like, who want to play Xenoverse One or Xenoverse Two? I mean, come on, completely, completely different. Not completely different, but a big upgrade, to Xenoverse One. And that's how I feel about it. All the games were gradually better as they went on. Some things they messed up on. Some things they could have fixed and tweaked because they did make some stupid mistakes. Like no story or a broken counter system. But they fixed all that. I think Storm 4 overall is the best Storm to come out. Although I don't, it ain't my favorite game in the world, nothing like that. I play it casually here and there. I just, I'm just trying to figure out why they released this. They had released it sooner, like when before Storm 4 came out. And, in anticipation for Storm 4, so it's supposed to be the last Storm game or like that. The last arena fighter. I feel like maybe things went a lot better. And that maybe I've been like, okay, I feel what you're doing. But I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. That's just my own personal take on it. If you excited for the Storm Collection and stuff, that's great because we don't even know for a fact it's gonna have online. I think it'd be completely stupid not for for it not to have online. But we have seen stupid things like this before. The Budokai Collection on PS3 when that was new. They not only did not give us Budokai 2, they didn't put online in the game. It was like, so again, what real incentive? What real incentive did I have to get it? Okay, because it was on PS3 instead of PS2. That's great, but I mean, you already had Rage of Glass 2. You already had, Xenoverse. I think it was either out or coming out at that point. It's like, come on, y'all. So I don't know, but that's just my opinion on it. I mean, I'm not gonna knock somebody who gets the collection, or whatever. I mean, like I said, it's a cool thing to have, but I just think it's too little, too late. And why should we really care? That's my opinion on it. But you tell me what you guys think about the whole collection and everything. So that's it for me. That's my point. So I'm gonna catch you guys later. Like, subscribe. Till next video. Catch you guys later. Peace out.